Okay, welcome, sisters. There's a few more of us joining on here. Okay, so today's class is going to be on sexual healing and connecting to our sexual energy. So this is our embodiment class. So it will just be meditation, a little bit of movement, and a very internal practice. I usually say that I love seeing your beautiful faces on camera, but I am inviting you if, for whatever reason, you are uncomfortable with your sexual expression or being seen in this way, then I just want to honor that, and you can turn your camera off for this class if you'd like, because I really want this to be about your sexual energy, your relationship and connection to your own sexual energy. So just inviting you if there's any discomfort there, because I really want the focus to be on yourself and more internal. Okay, so I am getting over, well, yesterday I got a little bit of a cough and a cold, so I'm really hoping that I don't get into a coughing fit while I'm teaching this class. It's been on and off all day. We dropped temperature here in Canada. It's like -20 where I am right now. The last couple days just got very, very cold. So hoping that I'm good. I've got my lemon water here. I've had the same. Yeah, it's like that time of year too. Our temperature just dropped like majorly this past week. So I'm feeling okay. I was up all night just coughing though, so hoping there's gonna be no coughing here. So to begin this class, we'll all come into a comfortable seated position wherever you may be. It's an undisturbed area where you feel safe and comfortable. And just reminding you to honor wherever you're at along this journey of connecting to our sexual energy, to our sexual essence, and healing. We all have some form of sexual trauma. Some, not that there's a comparison, but some of us are holding on to more trauma in our body around our sexual energy than others. So just reminding you to really honor where you're at, to honor whatever comes up for you. If it ever becomes too much emotionally, or the energy, it just becomes too much, then just coming back down. I always come back down and put my hands on the earth and just remember my connection to earth, to Mama Gaia. I remember my connection to the sisterhood container, and that I'm held, and reminding you that you're held and you're safe, and anything that comes up, just holding yourself and coming back to deep belly breathing, and also welcoming you to journal your experience after this class. So I've been playing with my sexual energy for a very long time. For most of my life, I came into this world just a very, very sexual being. I've had to learn how to, rather than cultivate it, to really tune it down to a more healthy amount. Many of the women I work with usually it's more common to need to become comfortable with this energy. Hold on, I think I have a problem with my mic. Can you just let me know if I'm okay for a sec? Do I still sound nice and clear? Make sure. Sounds good to me. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm trying out a new mic, so I can, instead of having the one right near me, because I thought if I was coughing, I don't want to be coughing right into mouth mic for you guys today. So along my journey, it's been more common, women that I meet, that they're not comfortable with their energy and really learning how to cultivate it and express it. So for me, I had to learn how to tone it down a bit to a healthy amount rather than just expressing it all over the place. So I'm very comfortable and familiar with my sexual energy, but it did come, it's been a big journey for me. And the practices I'm going to share with you today are just some, I was originally going to do a more like movement practice, but I'm just honoring how I'm feeling. So it's going to be a bit more of a gentle, a little bit of activation and movement. And these are the practices that I love, that I've been using myself for years, that have really allowed me to become comfortable with this energy on my own. because many of us are really only taught and we only experience our sexual energy when it's in union with another. And it's very powerful when we reclaim this energy and learn how to embody it in our own lives, not reliant on a partner or someone else, and not just reliant on, masturbation or trying to orgasm. Really learning how to move this energy in our bodies. And this month is all about creative energy, which is sexual energy. So moving this energy through our bodies so it can be transmuted into other forms of energy, like creative energy, inspiration. We're creative. Like when I'm writing, I really play with this energy, and it allows a lot of inspiration to come through with my art, with my writing. Okay, so with all that being said, I'm just going to have a sip of water, then we'll begin. Okay. So closing the eyes where you are. And just tuning in, noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Any feelings or emotions that may come up as you hear me speaking about sexual energy. Just honoring wherever you are at personally. Knowing that there's no wrong way to feel or to be. We'll take a collective breath in, deep into the womb space, into the yoni. An audible exhale out, releasing any tension. Dropping into this energy together. Again, a deep inhale in. All the way into the hips, into the yoni. Relaxing the jaw. And down. Inviting you to place one hand over the heart and one gently over your yoni. If you're unfamiliar with the word yoni, it's another word for vagina or pussy. And just gently relaxing your hand over top. Gentle cupping. And witnessing, feeling within you the connection between these two sacred spaces. Remembering that one is not more divine or pure than the other. Throughout our lives, these two sacred spaces will likely be hurt, neglected, and disrespected, perhaps by others, perhaps by ourselves. Maybe they already have in our past. That's really part of being human. That's totally okay. This is a result of the world and the society that we live in. We aren't taught to truly honor and respect and protect and express our hearts or our yonis. We aren't taught how deeply sacred they are. Feel the vibration of your heart and of your yoni. Feeling the energy of your yoni. Just witnessing without judgment anything that may arise. Again, there's no wrong or right way to feel. We're simply just witnessing. Connect to her essence, honoring her as sacred, beautiful, soft, divine, uniquely perfect, And if you aren't there just yet, that's okay. The word yoni can be translated into sacred portal. We in the West often call this space our vagina. And vagina can actually be translated to sheath, which means sheath for a sword, like a covering. The sheath is what holds the sword. So essentially, when we're saying vagina, it's related to a penis or a sword. Of course, this reference and this term, I believe, is from ancient Greece. It's a long time, highly outdated. So today we reclaim and claim the word yoni and the word pussy. Whatever name you would like to call this sacred space. So I refer to it as yoni. And growing up in your life, throughout your life, perhaps you've heard other words for it. You're claiming these words now, not as anything shameful or wrong. As children, boys are often told or learnt to call their penises peepees, or girls say down there. And this is a way of disconnecting ourselves from the most sacred space in our lives, on our bodies, on our temples. So thinking for a moment of any labels or names your sacred space is being called. Thinking of any judgments from yourself or from others. Any shame around this holy, divine space. The space where life itself is created. There's nothing more holy than that. Where endless portals to pleasure and aliveness and connection to yourself and to others exist. Just witnessing your relationship to your yoni, to your pussy, up until this point in your life. And I'll share one of my experiences. I was an exotic dancer when I was 23, and I was very insecure about my yoni lips because they are not as small as I saw other women, mostly on pornography. So I was very insecure about them through my whole life. And as an exotic dancer, obviously strangers are seeing my naked temple. And I had an appointment to have my lips cut, labia surgery, which is actually very more common than you could actually imagine. And 2 weeks before my surgery, I was dancing, and there's this gentleman who was really sweet. And he was always looking at them, and it made me very uncomfortable. And I kept thinking, oh, I can't wait till I get the surgery. I'll feel so much better, and they won't be looking at them. And he tipped me the one night like $1,200. And the next night, his friends came in and said, our friend told us about the girl from Canada with the angel lips. So, and they were curious about my angel lips. And while that environment's not always the most respectful environment, it was actually an awakening for me, as I realized at that time my whole life up to that point, I was so embarrassed, even with partners. I was so shy. I didn't want them to pleasure me. I didn't want them to look at me. I was so ashamed that it looked different, or at least I thought it did. And I realized in that moment, if these men or these humans, these souls could see my flower, as I called her at the time, as angelic, as divine, as beautiful, and literally willing to worship her, I realized, why can't I also look at her the same way? And then I began to look at her in the mirror more, in a more loving, in a new way. And that really started my relationship and my healing to my yoni. Before that, I never wanted to look at her. So maybe you've already been on this journey for a while, or maybe this is sparking something inside of you. I'm inviting you to begin looking at your temple and your yoni in a new light. Can you worship your yoni? Maybe after this call, looking in the mirror. Can you see her with so much divinity and beauty? Because trust me, there are a lot of people out there who would be willing to worship her exactly as she is. Trust me. So can you do that for yourself? Relax, bringing your hands down. Envisioning now sitting up tall and proud. I'd like you to envision that you're sitting next to me, rather than our usual sister circle. All women here on this live, and all women tuning in the future. Perhaps there's hundreds of women tuning into this call, joining our energy here, lined up one next to each other, one by one. And as we sit here, reclaiming our sexual energy, reclaiming our power in every way, we are creating this collective energy. Shakti rising. This is Shakti rising, and it is a reclamation. Breathing in this energy. The power of women ready to reclaim what they know to be true, different from what they've been taught by their environment, by society, by religion, by greed. Breathe in the power and know you're not alone in this journey, whatever your experience may be up to this point. Each woman with our own trauma experiences, disconnect, heartbreak, disappointment, embarrassment, shame, guilt. Releasing it all now and reclaiming our temples, our yonis, our lives as sacred, as holy, as divine. Now envision in front of each woman a whiteboard. We each have our own. And on this whiteboard, on your own whiteboard, I'd like you to write out and to see the words that you have been called, the words your yoni has been called throughout your life. Seeing them in front of you. These words could be loose, ugly, gross, fat, slut, shameful, wrong, poor, dirty. Seeing them now, these labels. And just witnessing knowing that they are not ours and they are not our truth, but they are labels from a sick society. And envisioning with your right hand, stepping forward, all women at the same time, and lighting our whiteboards on fire, because we're not just rubbing these words out, we're burning them to the ground because they do not serve us and they do not serve our planet at this time. And watching as these flames grow in a line in front of us, and these words burn, and with them the memories, the emotions that we felt. Knowing our past does not define us, labels do not define us. We decide who we are. And maybe before we didn't know better, and now we do. Allowing those to burn to the ground. And repeating out loud with me, I release, I release, I release, I release, I release, I release, I release. I release, I release, I release, all sisters together. I release, I release, I release. Like a fucking revolution, because we are the revolution. The healing of our sexual energy, our sexual essence, of our feminine essence will transform this world. It's what the world is calling for at this time. So don't think that this work that we're doing here, that you are doing individually, isn't felt in the collective. It is the revolution. I release, I release, I release. Not just your own experiences, the experiences of our ancestors, the women who walked before us. I release, I release, I release. We are the revolution. Say it. I am the revolution. I am the motherfucking revolution. Breathing it in. Audible exhale. Releasing through your body. One more time. Deep inhale in. Feeling the power of the sisterhood, and an exhale, pushing out anything you're ready to release. Feeling this fire burning within you. Feeling it now internally, the fire of reclamation. The flames of remembering who the fuck you are and who you've always been prior to any conditioning at your core. Allowing this fire to burn within. Begin tapping your solar plexus, a few inches above your belly button. And again, repeating after me, I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power. Saying it out loud, repeating it. I reclaim my power. Say it with certainty. I reclaim my power. Continue saying this, envisioning all energy you've been giving away to others, judgments from others that you've been carrying. Envision it returning to you now. Any sexual experiences, taking your power, your energy, taking them back now. Envision all that energy coming back to your solar plexus, your space of personal will, power. Activating this space. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power. Relaxing your hand down. Breathing deeply. Just witnessing how you're feeling in this moment. Honoring anything coming up. Breathing deep into the yoni. Bringing your awareness to the parts of you touching the earth. You're on a chair, your feet, your sitting bones. If you're sitting against the earth, visualizing all points touching. And envisioning roots going down through the earth, connecting you to the soil. Envisioning these roots growing through the mud, through the bones of our ancestors, through the heat, the core of Mother Earth. These powerful roots finally going down into the core. Here you find a crystal cave, the yoni of Shakti, of Mother Earth. And you wrap your roots around this cave, all through and around it, and noticing what color these crystals are in this sacred, miraculous, magnificent cave of the feminine. As you wrap your roots around, feeling this motherly, powerful energy, healing Shakti essence with all of our roots around, so you feel your sister's unique Shakti essence as well, remembering that we are one. We are not here by coincidence. We're here for a purpose, and feeling our collective energy together. Remembering that our sexual energy is natural. It's beautiful. There's nothing more natural than it. It's literally how the energy that creates existence. It's literally how we exist. How could it ever be wrong or shameful? Taking this moment, absorbing all of the Shakti nectar, this essence through your roots, and bringing it back up. Bringing it back up through the soil, all the way back to the root chakra, and begin moving your hips back and forth. Welcoming in the Shakti energy. Sexual energy is Shakti. And through your mouth like a straw, focusing on the root chakra, moving the hips back and forth. I'm inviting you to express yourself as sexually as you would like. And when we make love, for example, we can hear the sounds we're making, where we're making love from what chakra. So every chakra has a different sound. So when we're having animalistic, more rough, root chakra sex, it sounds like ha, 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 ha. And as we move up to a more spiritual experience, as we move up to the higher chakras, it will get higher. Ha, 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 ha. I'm inviting you now, I hope you can make noise where you are comfortably, to be as expressive as you would like. Be even more expressive. Lean into your discomfort and really allow yourself to play with this energy. So envision yourself like a straw, sucking up this essence through your root chakra, and a deep ha, ha with the exhale. So inhaling in, bringing your hands into it. Ha, 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 ha. Leaning into any discomfort, allowing yourself to be as expressive as you desire. Ha, 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 ha. Allowing energy to build up around your root chakra. Ha. Activating. Ha, 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 ha. And we move to the sacral chakra. Ha, 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 generating all this energy around this chakra. Ha, 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 ha. Strong breath, sucking up. Ha, 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 ha. Moving up to your solar plexus. Ha, your space of power, reclaiming this energy as your own. Ha, 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 ha. Bringing your energy, bringing your power into it. Moving up to the heart. Ha, 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 ha. Imagining a green light moving around the heart and generating around your aura, around the room you're in. Ha, ha, from the heart space, through the arms. Ha, spreading all around. Ha, 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 up to the throat, the Vishuddha. Ha, really allowing the sound to come out. Allow yourself to be expressed. You're safe to be expressed in this space. Ha, 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 ha. Maybe moving a little faster. Ha, ha, ha. Really generating this energy. Ha, and moving up to the third eye. Ha, 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 to the crown. Ha, 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 ha. A little faster. Ha, 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 ha. And relax. Deep inhale in. Holding the breath. Containing all of this energy within you. Noticing how it feels holding all of this within. Sucking in a little more. Containing. And an audible exhale. Ah, shaking it off if you'd like. Ah. Leaving the eyes closed. Relaxing the hands down. And just for this minute, for this moment, witnessing the energy moving through your body, moving through your temple. Feel the sacredness of this energy, the aliveness, the pleasure it contains. Knowing that this energy is an infinite resource that we can tap into, the Shakti nectar, the sexual energy. Sexual energy is just life force energy that we've put all these labels and ideas and stories around. Feeling how natural it feels in this moment and knowing this energy is yours. It comes from within. It belongs to no one else. Knowing that your power is yours. We can never give our power away. No one can take our energy. No one can take our power. We just perceive that we're giving it away. But it has always been ours. Our sexuality has always been ours. Our temple has always been ours. Just witnessing silently for a moment how this energy feels. Sexually expressed version. Finding your way into a lying position. If you're able to, where you are, very comfortable position, relaxing your body. Just allowing yourself to feel good in this moment. Relaxing fully. Taking a deep breath into the womb, into the hips, and an audible exhale. Completely relaxing. You're lying on your back, bringing your hands into a yoni mudra, triangle over the womb space or the energetic womb. Breathing into the space. Each exhale, body relaxes more deeply. And again, just witnessing this new energy moving through you without any labels, without any stories, witnessing how it feels to be alive in this moment, to be a sexual being, to be an embodiment of Shakti, the feminine, your connection to Shiva, spirit, masculine. Inhale, cleansing energy. And exhale, envision your yoni melting into the earth below. Inhale, cleansing. Exhale, melting. Each exhale, your hips are heavy. Opportunity to release any energy that has been built up, that you've been holding on to in this area, around the hips, releasing any stress, any pain, any memories you're ready to let go of. Exhale, let it go. Let it go. Envision a sun, a warm, bright sun coming down, floating above you. Feel the warmth of the sun penetrate your yoni. Feel it warming this whole area in the most beautiful and pleasurable way. Energy feels healing and safe and activating in the best way. Really allow this sunlight, this healing light to reveal the sacred space, reminding you of the divinity of your lake, divinity of your temple, and inviting your yoni to drink up all the love and warmth from the sun. Breathing deeply as you do that. Feeling this cleansing, feminine, Shakti energy radiating. Shakti is all in nature, and sexual energy is nature. Deep inhale, guiding the inhale down into your yoni, all the way down to that warmth, that sensation. And then with the exhale, envision that warmth expanding out into all areas of your body and around you. Inhale all the way into the yoni, feeling her warmth, and exhale that warmth energy growing and expanding all around you like a safe cocoon. Around the room you're in, around your aura, around your body. Inhale down that delicious warmth, cleansing, clearing, and exhale expanding that healing energy into every cell of your being. Allowing that love, that vitality, that life force to spread across your temple, across your body, to fill up the air around you. Allow your body to relax, to feel safe and held by this beautiful cleansing light that is now wrapped all around you in this moment. Know that whatever has happened to you in your past, in your life, at any point, does not define who you are right now, in this moment. Your past does not define you. Often we hold on to things, even hurtful things, because it becomes a part of our identity. Hold on to fear, keep us small and safe. We hold on to trauma to prevent it from happening again. We put walls up around our hearts to keep it safe. Know that whatever you're holding on to, you are safe to release now. Release it now. Despite what some may say, we don't hold on to the energies of others forever. Today you have chosen to release the past, and you are, and you have already gone. Our body completely regenerates itself every 7 to 10 years, every cell. Our internal organs are constantly regenerated and healing by themselves. We're always rebirthing and renewing, restarting, even beyond your conscious awareness. You can come out of this practice an entirely new person without any weight of the past holding you down. A woman, a person, a human, embodiment of Shakti who celebrates her sexual energy and also protects it, knows her boundaries and honors them, who celebrates her temple and her yoni, who worships her yoni. Maybe not right away, she'll get there. Who has healed this line through your ancestors, this generational line of trauma, the disconnect from feminine essence, from Chakra. We're reclaiming it now, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your truth, reclaiming your expression and the right to express. So choose to release now. Choose to reclaim your power, your sexuality, your body, your pleasure, your truth, your worth, your value. Because all of this comes from within. No one can take it from you. You decide how you show up in the world, and others can adjust or leave. You set the standard for what your life is, how you're treated from this moment on. And we learn from our past and we release it. Inhale, cleansing new energy all the way to the yoni. Exhale, it's warm light all around you. Deep breath. Knowing that you have the power to heal yourself. It's your superpower, the ability to heal yourself. Take this moment to witness the fullness of your sexuality. Feel its vibrancy and life force through your entire being. Sexual energy is just another form of life force energy. It is creative energy, and you are full of it. It is unlimited within you, and it is yours. Welcome this energy with compassion, with love, with acceptance. Perhaps now feeling it and witnessing it now in a new way than you have ever before. Bring your awareness to your heart chakra and allow it to overflow with love for this life moving through you. All the ups and downs and crazy turnarounds that life brings, being fully here for the adventure of it all, the heartbreak, the guilt, the trauma, and also the rebirth, the leveling up, the strength, the different versions of yourself that you get to create and embody and become. Allowing your heart to overflow with love, and like a river of divine love, allow that love to flow from the heart down through the arms to the torso, healing every part of your being. Allow that love into your womb, into your yoni, blessing it and cleansing this area. Then moving all the way down to the tips of the toes. Allow this flowing, cleansing river of love to be so pleasurable, so delicious, so healing. And reclaim your power to heal yourself. And trust that whatever has happened has happened. It's gone. But it made you who you are today. Someone showing up for this work. And that's incredible. That's someone to be so proud of. Taking one final deep breath in, holding for a moment, an audible exhale, releasing all tension. Wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, coming back to your temple, to the sensations of this current moment. And just sending yourself a little thank you for giving yourself this space, for showing up today. Maybe give yourself a little hug, a little squeeze. And in your own time, when you're ready, coming back to seated if you were laying down. We'll just close this with a collective Om together, inviting in the energy. All sisters present and those in the future as well, as we close this space, this healing space. Deep breath in. Thank you, sisters, for being here with me, for sharing this space, for having the courage to say yes to this journey, to this practice, for being open to healing and playing with this sacred energy and perhaps looking at it in a new way. I really honor each of you for that. It's powerful energy. As I've explained previous classes, our sexual energy is the most powerful energy on this planet. So it can be scary to be friends and welcome, become comfortable with, and to even celebrate. I really just honor all of you for that. Thank you for being here. Before I close off, if anyone has any questions or anything, I'll just open a little space for you to share anything that's on your heart in this moment.